Hello everyone, welcome to part 25 of dating social networking website in Laravel 5.6 and 5.7. And in this video, we are going to show users photos in admin panel with their status. And in last few videos, you have seen that we have done user photos part at the front end. User able to add photos, delete photos. We have done speed alert confirmation deletion as well in the last video. And from this video, we are going to start working on admin panel, and we will show user photos in admin panel with the status, and we are going to define hasMany relation between the users and user photos table as well. Okay, so few of the things we will do, and right now we will start from the beginning. I am going to start XAMPP and everything from the beginning. Okay, so that, and we are going to use two browsers, Chrome and as well as Firefox. In Chrome we will work on front end, in Firefox we will use admin panel or vice versa. Okay, so let's start working on it. First of all, we will run XAMPP. You can run your Apache server, it's already running. Okay, that's fine. I will go to my product folder, dating 5.7, as we are working now with Laravel 5.7. We have changed the folder from dating to dating 5.7 recently. Few videos earlier we have changed. We have migrate our 5.6 project to 5.7. Okay, so I'm going to run with Git bash here. You already know that we have installed Git bash in the beginning of the series. So php artisan command now we can give to run our dating website. Okay, so let's run it, and it will take few seconds to run. Yeah, now it's fine. So I will use Chrome as well as Firefox. In Chrome I'm going to start. Okay, let's see. And in Firefox as well, I'm going to use, I can use any panel here. Initially, it will take some time. Depends upon the speed of your system as well. And see here, it is fine. And now I'm going to use here, sorry for that. I'm going to use admin here in Firefox. Okay. So, dating admin panel. Okay, the name has already been updated. Okay, see dating admin panel here. Okay, fine. Okay, that now see here I'm going to log in dating admin panel. Okay, with the from gmail.com, and you can also log in with your user ID that you have set as admin. Okay, so read in at dashboard, and you can see users tab, view users. We have made few videos earlier, and you can see this kind of thing in your panel. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to display photos as well. We are going to display the photos for users here as well. Okay, see delete are not working right now. See view will work. See in view its information is coming. Okay, so we can make one more tab like this here, and we can name it like view photos. And after clicking on view photos, then all the photos will appear with enable disable kind of toggle jQuery button. Okay, that we will use similar kind of button that we have used here, toggle button. We will use similar kind of button that will work with Ajax, jQuery Ajax instantly without refreshing the page. It is very fast, and you can see means it is really user friendly. So we will use this kind of toggle button, and we will rename this view with view details, and one more we will add like view photos. Okay, so we will do like this. And so but first of all, we have to define the relation between users and users photos table, so that so that it will means all the data we can fetch with in the user query. So we will also see the first like this. So you can check it out here. Our project dating. Okay. So you can check it out, and here you can check see users and users photos. We are going to define the relation between users. One user can have multiple photos, so has many relation we will use between user and user photos. Okay, so that thing we will do now. So let's start working on it, and I am going to open Sublime Test 3. Okay, so here I am going to start in Sublime Test 3. I am going to close this e-commerce panel, e-commerce series, no, don't require right now. So I will add this dating 5.7 here. Okay, so first of all, we are going to update user model. Okay, so let's update user model with the relation. Okay, see in the user model itself, you can see that we have already having relation details relation that is having has one, because every user can have its detail means we have used the users underscore details table. You can see here we have used user underscore details table, and any user can has the user detail, but only one specific row will come into play in user details. But in the case of user photos, we can user can have multiple photos. So here we can use has many relation, but in this case, user details case has one relation we have used. Okay, that is uh, perfect for that thing, because every user can have one row filled with his detail. Not means if he one user cannot have multiple details. Here one user can have only one detail. So we have used has one relation, and now we are going to use has many relation, as every user can have multiple photos. Okay, so let's working on it. Now one more relation I'm going to define. Function photos. I will define as photos. Okay, so return, do like this, dollar this. After that, has many. Okay, we are going to define has many app, and here it will come like users photo. Okay, users photo, and with the user ID once again. You can check user photo as well here. Okay, so it is same like user photos, and so our function is now ready. Has many function is now ready, and one photo can have many user photos. So our relation has been defined, has many relations. So now we are going to update view user function in user controller file. Okay, this is the second point you can check out in your video. And user controller, we can have that view user function we can update. So here we can define one more, like we have defined with details. Here we will also add with photos. Okay, so we will add here with photos, as we are having now with photos from the photos function. So we can do like this. Now we can check first that if the photos details are coming fine or not. We can first debug, and then we'll use it further. So now in admin panel we can check, and in the case of rock@viewofmail.com, we can check. We can first log in at front also. we need to check here that how many photos we have added, so that it will be clear there when we are going to debug. So first check here rock@yahoo.com ID that we have added some of the photos or not. See, we can go in my photos section. See, there is no photos this, so we will first add photos here. Okay, I'm going to add two of the photos like we added earlier. I'm going to click on submit, and then we will see that both the photos will be added. So we are going to see this ID. Okay, so see, two photos have been added. Now we will go at admin panel in the another browser, and I'm going to refresh now. See, now all the information, all the user details are coming, and see, photos array is also coming along with details, and photos is empty for most of the users, but we are going to see the rock@yahoo.com, and see here rock@yahoo.com, he's having his detail, and detail is having has one, so only one detail is coming. But in the case of photos, multiple photos we have added, so multiple photos are coming here as well, that is having hasMany relation. So you can see here very clearly that both the photos are coming here in our user query itself. So now it will be easier for us to use to fetch the details in user blade file, view user blade file. It is easier for us to fetch the photos details as well. So now we can use it easily. Now we can use it in our blade file. Okay, so I'm going to disable this one once again. And now I'm going to open view users blade file where we can add the details of the photo. Okay, so let's open view users blade file. Here what we can do, first of all, we can just we will see that whatever we are using, and we can close unwanted data so that it will be easier for us to manage. I am going to close this model that we will use again. And here I'm going to use view details. Okay, I'm going to use view details, so that means view photos we can add. Now we can go in here. Okay, so let's see here I am now using view details. One more I will add here. Okay, so I will add view photos now. Okay, so let's add view photos. So one more I will add. I will add after out of add this. Okay, view photos, and can have like this view photos. And now here model as well, we can make it like my photos. We can change the name in model as well, my photos, and user ID we can use, that is same, and view photos we have used here. Now we will copy this model as well here. Okay, we can copy the model as well, and we can change the model name to my photos as well. Okay, so that the data will appear there as well. And after doing this thing, now we can remove unwanted data from here. We can remove all this data. Okay, so we can remove now data like this. Not all the data we will remove. We will remove some of the data that we are not required, and we will make changes now. So let's see. Sorry, today I'm not that much feeling well. I have done 4 kilometer running in morning today. Here it is morning in India, and today is Sunday. So, but 4 kilometer seems to be too much for me. I was not that much feeling well, and so a little bit cough for me. So, so I'm going to make here changes, and I'm going to see view details is fine. View photos here is fine. My photos I'm using, and after my photos, uh, I will use here. Okay, yeah, user ID, that is fine, and model ID. Okay, no issue. We are going to use here step by step. First, we are going to see what is the output there. So it will take some time, but we are going to see. Okay, so view photos is coming here as well, and now we can click on it, and that same information is coming. Rest of the data we have littered. So now we are going to see. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Here, what we will do. Here we will add user photos. Okay, photos. Okay, and user photos, and after that, we are using this checkbox. Okay, it's equal to the one checked. Okay, fine. That is. We will not use this one here. Here we will do like this, user photos, and after that loop will also come here. Okay, this is the table. After that tr td. Okay, fine, and one loop we will also require here. After table tr, after that we will require for each loop here, and you know that we are getting everything now under photos, and now uh, we can have like this $user, after that photos. Okay, you see here user details, so photos will come here, and it is the array, so we can get all these photos like this. Okay, so we'll start from here, and after tr, and we will add one more td here, and table here like this. After that we will also add tr. Okay, so this one has come here, and here in place of this one, we are going to delete this, and here I am going to delete strong as well. Here I am going to set the image. Okay, I'm not setting image right now, and here in next CD I am going to place that code that earlier on we have added, and in place of user status we can add here user photo status. Okay, user photo status we can add. So user photo status, and here as well I will add here photo in place of user photo. I will add here. Okay, so like this, and so here in this condition I'm going to use a download photo status. Okay, so we are working in loop, so this one is not required. Okay, download photo status equal to one, check, and this. Okay, like this. So after closing td, we are going to close tr as well. Okay, tr as well here. Then after tr we will close here table. Okay, so after table we will close one more td, and after td we are going to close for it. We will do formatting, correct the formatting, and for it, sorry, and for it. Okay, so now it seems to be better, and now we are going to see that where we are standing, and the changes we have made. Okay, little bit complex, but Even you will see it again and again, then you are going to see it seems to be fine. Image, now we are going to add and image, and also some kind of formatting we will do, and it is not looking fine. See, we have added in for each TD loop, and you can always do like this so that it will be more clear. Okay, so here we are going to add image as well, image source, and in source we are going to add the path of image path we are going to add. So we can add it like this: URL, it's in images, then front end images, okay, after front end images and photos, okay, then to this we will fetch the photo here, photo with photo like this, okay. So after which we can close it as well, and also we will give it time so that it will come not come too big, photo will come like this, okay. So you can do like this, and here also we can do like this, and so that yeah, now it is more clear to you. 3D.tr, okay. Now see the table, here we can add it like this so that everything is like this, okay. You can even close and open so that it will be more clear to you, okay. After for it, here table here, okay. We can do this here, we can one more step forward, now it will be more clear, okay. So like this we can do, and now we can refresh once again, and I'm going to refresh here. So we can check here, view photos, see photos are coming fine with the disabled status because both the photos are disabled right now. We can browse and check here, see status is the 0. So admin will approve these photos, only then it will get approved so that it will be shown to all the users. So one more condition we will work here, that photos will only appear if the photos are added, otherwise view photos will not appear for the admin panel. Otherwise admin means will not see of every user, it will waste the admin time otherwise, okay. So here one condition, like we have added the condition for user details, such a kind of condition we will add for photos as well. And this time you already know that we can check the photo zeros element, like uh, here see, you can check out here what is coming here in photo. You can check out that if this photo is empty, if photos of zeros element is empty, means first photo is always filled, means it is not the case that second photo is filled and first one is not, because photo zero element will always come even if there is one photo. If there is one photo user added, then it will come here, okay. So we will check that it at least it must be one photo exist. So we will check the photos zero photo element, that it contains some photo or not. And if it contains, then we are going to show view photos tab, otherwise we will not show it, okay. Simple as it. So that thing we are going to uh, do that thing, okay. So let's disable once again, and now we will add this condition, and dating. Here we are going to add this condition, okay. So I'm going to copy this condition here as well first, and here I'm going to add user, then photos, okay. element, like I told you. After that, photo means it is coming or not, and here at the end, after a div, we can close it like this so that it will be more clear to us. After div, we can use ending like this. Okay. So now we are going to check. It must be appear for one user only. See, only for one user it appears because rogue@yahotmail.com only added his photos and another users have not added. Three of the users have details but not added any photos, and many of the users have not added details as well as photos. Okay, so we can check here view photos, but both the photos are coming here with disabled status. Okay, so till now everything is clear. I hope everything is clear, and main part is uh, this one that we have worked on. To this one. So main part is this thing that must be that you must understand very carefully. See here, we have used another model. Same model we have used my photos to open the model here. Like same like my model we have used earlier on for details, and after using it we have used this for each condition, for each loop we have used for photos. Okay, so as we are using photos as array, so all the photos come inside it, and this photo we have used to get the photo from front end images, very simple, and along with their status. Okay, their status we have used here. Okay, so see here, if the photo status is 1, then we are using checked. Otherwise we are means not using means we are using checked if the status is, otherwise it will show as disabled. Same like we have done for earlier on for details as well. Okay, so and that thing we have used in for each. Okay, so it is very simple. I hope it will be clear to you. So in next video, we are going to update the status from jQuery Ajax, and that needs some kind of another concentration, another focus for us to do, and that is very good thing because we are using Ajax and jQuery in Laravel, and nothing better than this thing. Okay, so that we can right now we can make it enable, but the changes will not appear. The changes will not affect. You will open again, but it will show as disabled. Okay, see here, it will not update the status here. See here, 0 status only, so it will not update the status. It is coming showing here with cookies, but actually in actual the status is disabled only. See, it's disabled only, and it is showing 0 only. Okay, so in next video we are going to update status as well, and here from Ajax and jQuery. So stay tuned for next video, and thanks a lot for watching this video. Have a nice time. Goodbye.